And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. CJ McCollum has talked about the bond between the city of Portland and the Blazers team. He said the connection comes in part because we're isolated in the Pacific Northwest, far from the rest of the world. Basketball is the only major sport, so the city's poured its heart and soul into this team. Well, Blazer fandom has certainly been part of Rip City's DNA for a very long time. Kevin?
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. Thompson is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Giannis in at the 4 slot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Enes Kanter is out there with Davis. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor. But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And Kanter throws it down.
A great assist there from LeBron, going to try to set the table all night.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry passes to Wiseman. Wiggins outside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Lillard finds James. Here's McCollum. And Thompson sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
It's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. Giannis, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Here's Curry, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Thompson, rebounded by McCollum.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by C.J. McCollum.
Well, it's amazing that Steph can shoot where he shoots from, and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Lillard surveying the D. Pass to LeBron. And here's McCollum. He's covered by Thompson. It's deflected, and they get it back. Locks it again. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Wiggins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's McCollum on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
No good that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And he makes the first.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Thompson for the triple. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
And the pass to Davis. The three-pointer no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Giannis. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Thompson's got his second basket.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch-and-shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Stolen by Cantor. Now McCollum. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Utah Jazz. Lillard from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
They throw good. McCollum. Good on both. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Wiggins. And James pulls it down. Portland leading. High arcing shot, and Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by LeBron.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
Thompson passes to Curry. Ring shot on the way, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
LeBron passes to Davis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Enes Kanter.
And you go back Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
First free throw is good. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's James. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. The offensive rebound. And Davis sends it back. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. The quick look, no good that time. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Davis with it. Now Green defending. McCollum with the ball. He's got 9. Down low. Here's Anthony. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nobody near Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 8 points.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for James. And it's Powell in for McCollum. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for the Warriors. Kelly Oubre comes in for Thompson. Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Powell for 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Wiggins. Nurkic with the block.
And Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Warriors leading. Here's Oubre. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lillard up top, headed by Green. Here's Nurkic, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Well, the determination there by Nurkic pressures the D into getting a little bit too physical with him on that shot.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
Nurkic is a double-double machine every night. There's not a lot of teams right now that are equipped on their roster to handle the kind of size that Nurkic can bring.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Covington's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Warriors now. Curry looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Oubre. 23 points his last outing. Outside Curry. Over Lillard. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Oubre. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Covington passes to Lillard. From deep three-point range, they get it again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Oubre. Nurkic with the block. That's a 2 from Lillard. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 11.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
And here is Powell, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Powell kicks to Nurkic. Out to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Lillard from outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's Green missing. Anthony dishes to Powell. No good on the 3. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my, play and my energy and my effort do the target for me.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
We've got Yusuf Nurkic, Robert Covington out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Powell in at the 2. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Oubre.
Switch.
And that one is off. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach, the energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Powell, the pass to Lillard. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Well, compact and strong Lillard using his frame and still finishes.
Outside Curry. Wiggins, right side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Now here's Lillard. 23 points for him the last game against Utah. Fires the 3. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Covington with the bucket.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
Now here's Curry. 32 points for him last game against Washington.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And he makes the first.
Yeah, when Curry plays like this, there's an effortlessness to how he approaches the game, and he makes every facet look easy, not just the shooting.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, he's healthy. He changes that whole narrative. Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Here's Looney. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Wiseman. That shot off. Good D by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 7. And a wide open look for James. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Curry passes to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Klay Thompson is really a guy you have to respect with how even-keeled he is out there on the floor. Never too high, never too low, and very much in control of his emotions.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Robert Covington. And the Warriors also making a change. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so James will bring it up for Portland. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And it's Davis missing. Warriors leading by 7. 18 feet out. And the Warriors miss again. For Portland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And he gets the bucket. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Wiseman. Now the pass to Oubre. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Thompson inside the line. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all times.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. LeBron James, #1, and of course, Damian Lillard.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's McCollum. He's got 9. Pass to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, as good as AD already is, to think that there's still upside to his game, it's really remarkable. Athletic, talented, and continues to work hard to maximize his talents.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And here is Davis after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry with the steal. Fades and shoots. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Thompson.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Here's Powell. The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Cantor finds Powell. It's stolen by Wiseman. Thompson with it. Cantor covering. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. James outside. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Passes to Wiseman. Davis against Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just don't know how Giannis's 2 steps equal anybody else's 5 steps. You can't catch up.
The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Free throw good. Giannis.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he can't hit the second. Trailblazers trail by 8. And here's McCollum for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lob pass to Oubre. And stolen by James. Pass to McCollum. Back to James. The pass to Cantor. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Trailblazers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
They double team Curry. And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Pass to LeBron. Cantor with it. Guarded by Curry. Cantor kicks to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Davis. Goes up again. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Enes Kanter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oubre passes to Curry. Giannis outside. Back to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Passes it to Powell. Cantor against Thompson. Now here's Cantor. Defense is right there. Back to Powell. Over onto the Kumbo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Powell's got 6 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Green, no luck.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry finds Green. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Superb job by Clay to draw the contact for the N1 opportunity. Great focus on the play.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Anthony comes in for Davis, and Lillard subbed in for Norman Powell. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Thompson.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Curry is inside. Covered by Lillard. Curry gets the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for James.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's James. They trail by 3. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Pascal. Outside for Curry. Back to Pascal. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Pascal's got his first bucket in this one. 1:06 left in the second quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Lillard.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. And the 3 ball is good. Wiggins has got 14 points for the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the pass to Carmelo. And a wide-open look for McCollum, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Curry. He's got 26. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, maybe a bit undersized, but McCollum knows his length and how that can affect what he does defensively.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively if it was offensively. We turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. When they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They had a solid second quarter to go from a deficit at the end of the first to a 2-point lead at the half. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they were determined to win the physical battle tonight. And if you look at the rebounding numbers, they are winning it. Now, that's great. All of those bodies crashing on the boards, that's the physicality and the mental edge that you need in this game.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Warriors?
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I always like to see people drive a 3, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Wiggins, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Here's Cantor following the basket by Stephen Curry. From 13, another shot, Cantor. No good, shot missing. AT that time from Curry. Here's Wiggins. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. Portland trailing here.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Here's Thompson following the score by Damian Lillard. Golden State moving it around. Wiseman with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lillard, the pass to Davis. James looking it over. Kicks it out to McCollum. They get it back. Cantor. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Cantor's got 9 points.
And it's not a secret, Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
The shot by Curry, no good. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision-making can be that much better.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Wiseman. Out of hand on it.
That's good footwork from the big man. Is Cantor aware defensively to get to that one?
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. McCollum with the bounce pass. Lillard finds McCollum. James outside. Pass to Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Giannis. Portland needs to get off a shot. Good on the shot. He's got 11.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Passes it to Giannis. Thompson outside. Floats it up for Giannis. And it's Portland with the rebound. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum doesn't get a lot of dunks throughout the course of the year. Nice to see him rise up that time.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Lillard way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And we could be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 4-point game. Curry against Lillard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half. Warriors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Wiggins outside. Pass to Thompson. A 3. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 19 points.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Thompson. From deep. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. It's Davis on the wing. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. James has got 13.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Covington's checked in for Cantor. And it's Powell in for C.J. McCollum. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney comes in for Wiseman. And Oubre subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Looney. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oubre against Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Damian Lillard third, and of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Powell. He's got 6.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Here's Curry. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Davis.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The Warriors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
One shot.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Wiggins with some nice D. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre breaking out the hammer.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Oubre against Powell. Feeds it to Davis. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
They now take the lead. Oubre's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Antetokounmpo against Powell. Trailblazers keep it alive.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
Now Wiggins after the missed three by Carmelo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Looking to end the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
First one falls for him. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Both good from the line that time.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
It's Powell on the wing. He's got 6. Here's Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you have to be careful when Nurkic attempts those kinds of shots. He's very skilled at drawing contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. No good from outside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Anthony. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Anthony's got his third basket of the night right there.
Melo operating in the mid-range, he does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
Here's Looney, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there, hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Looney. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play!
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. With some arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wiggins has got 18 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Unloads. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Lillard.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Wiggins against Anthony. Oubre, right side. Inside, pocket 6. Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 33.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Oubre. Outside Anthony. Passes to Lillard. Out to Anthony. Launches it. Tips it. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Wiggins. 18 points for him. Wiggins drawing the double team. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
LeBron's checked in for Portland.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 5. .55 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside, Anthony. That one good for 2. Anthony's got 8 points.
There's no stopping Melo there. Too strong for any kind of defense. It's going to take a bit more than that.
Oubre kicks to Paschal. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. 34 seconds left in the third. McCollum dishes to LeBron. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Curry against McCollum. Outside Curry.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. Six seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry can't get it to go. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Nurkic is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's LeBron James. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Powell, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Pascal. To the paint. Good D by McCollum. Portland leading. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Powell. Second chance shot. And scoring with the play inside is Kanter. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Curry against McCollum. Curry attacking with the shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers leading by 4. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. McCollum passes to Kanter. That one misses. Good D by Thompson. Stolen by Kanter. That one goes. Count it. Kanter's got 4 this quarter.
Good combination of power and finesse by Kanter. Helps him finish strong through contact.
Thompson with the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by LeBron. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. He kicks to Green. Now the pass to Wiggins. Hangs. He doesn't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And it's McCollum in the corner. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Timeout called the Warriors.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Davis is checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Norman Powell. And then for Golden State, Wiseman's checked in for Eric Paschall. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Draymond Green. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Plenty of daylight on that shot. McCollum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. James against Wiggins. And the dunk by LeBron.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
It's Curry outside, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Wiseman with a wide-open look. Off target with his three.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Warriors trail by 14. Thompson misses. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Davis has the open look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. McCollum outside from the arc. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
And the shot is good. 6 points for James Wiseman.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
McCollum, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Down low, here's Thompson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Thompson nails both of them. And here are the Trailblazers now. McCollum outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 16 points here in the second half. McCollum against Thompson. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry. Launches a three.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Wiggins outside. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiseman's got 4 this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Lillard finds James. McCollum with the ball. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Wiseman all alone. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now McCollum. Here's LeBron. He can't get it to go. Wiggins with some nice D. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Lillard the pass to Davis. Again the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors trail by 13. And stolen by Lillard. Inside, stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout.
Thompson's got 26 points.
What strength there shown by Klay Thompson on the drive, focusing through the tough contact.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's kind of taken on that role of chief distributor tonight and run with it. Seems like every possession's ended with one of his assists, and they've played through him, and he's been one cool customer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Lillard. To the middle. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Warriors trail by 13. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 22 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard against Curry. Puts it up. And that one's good. Lillard's got 33.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Thompson passes to Curry. Yep, that one goes.
That's Steph with the initiative here, taking charge, and tonight making a ton of things happen.
LeBron against Wiggins. McCollum outside. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry against Davis. Pass to Wiseman. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 10 points for James Wiseman.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Thompson against James. Pass to Cannon. Kicks it to Davis. Wiseman with the rebound. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Thompson with it. Pass to Wiseman. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again maybe this season.
Now here is Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The first one falls. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Warriors trail by 9. Giannis high post. Davis is there. Wiseman, he's open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 9th assist in the game now. Now here's LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here on the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
James against Wiggins. Back to James. A 3-ball. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Cantor. That shot missing. IT that time from Curry. Warriors trail by 10. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. And Davis sends it back. But he recovers it.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
To the paint, here's McCollum. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lillard with it, outguarded by Giannis. And here's Davis for 3. Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Giles checked in for Enes Kanter. Little comes in for Anthony Davis. Derek Jones, he's checked in for James. And it's Simons in for Lillard. So he gets them both. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Simons. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Poole.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
And here is Powell. So the Trailblazers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.